So 14 years then of perhaps the world's best-known legal saga has come to an end. The WikiLeaks founder Julian Assange has officially walked free from a court on the US Pacific Island territory of Saipan after pleading guilty to violating US espionage law. Now, the deal that has allowed him to head straight home to Australia. He's due to land there in around an hour and a half's time now. A 3-hour hearing it was, during which Assange said he believed the US Constitution, which protects free speech, shielded his activities. The judge releasing him, though, due to his time already served in a British jail. Let's hear from his lawyer first.
Today is a historic day. It brings to an end 14 years of legal battles. And finally, after 14 years of legal battles, Julian Assange can go home a free man. This also brings to an end a case which has been recognised as the greatest threat to the First Amendment in the 21st century.
Well, a little earlier, we spoke to correspondent Adam Hancock in Sydney.
The legal marathon has finally come to an end, and it ended in quite unusual circumstances in a remote Pacific island, which is part of US territory, in a place called Saipan. In a US court there, Julian Assange today effectively formalised the plea deal that had been arranged between his lawyers and US prosecutors. It was a fairly businesslike few hours at the court, although obviously people who've been following this for a long time know how many twists and turns there have been. So I'm sure there were a few nerves in the Assange camp ahead of the judge accepting his guilty plea. Now, the judge was very meticulous going through all of his case, making Mr. Assange aware that he could plead not guilty and take this to trial, but he pled guilty to that one charge of violating US espionage laws. And then there was the sentencing, and the judge decided that the 62 months that Julian Assange has spent in the high-security Belmarsh prison in the United Kingdom was more than sufficient for the crime that he has committed. And therefore, he was able to leave court as a free man. And the judge even wished him an early happy birthday. So it was all smiles in the Assange camp. We just heard there from his legal team. And now he is able to get on a plane and head straight here to Australia. We expect him to arrive in the capital, Canberra, around about 6:45 this evening, the first time he has set foot on Australian soil in over 14 years.